We are now heading into pre-season, so let's take a deep dive in what you got up to on some of your travels, some of your training sessions and stuff like that. So starting off with training, did you find it harder? Was it easier? Could you get away with murder basically?
Pre-season?
Yes.
Oh, it was traumatic.
Really?
Pre-season, yeah. Pre-season's like, I dreaded it because I knew that you're coming back and you're just running. You are running, blisters, running. You would run, morning session, have lunch. The older you get as well, you stiffen up during lunch. Then you got to start at 2 again and run again. And when you're stiffened up and your body's like in recovery mode, you've got to go and run again and again and again. Like your body's just like in pain. So I just dreaded pre-season. Honestly, we were like marathon runners. Pre-season, I hated it. Yeah. Hated it.
And also thinking back to last pre-season, I think you might remember Conte had the Spurs players running.
Yeah, it looked like
it
didn't work, did it?
And stuff.
Yeah,
it didn't work at all.
It looked like they were going to have heart attacks to Spurs players. I think it was in Asia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They were running, or America, and the conditions are so hot when you go away pre-season. Very dangerous. I remember once we went to Hong Kong, and it was so humid. Yeah. And hot. It was so dangerous. You had to change your top every 20 minutes.
Really?
And because it was just soaking, losing a lot of water.
Yeah, was anyone
Let's
being
ban
sick?
Pre-season. No, you know what? One person was sick. Was Ross McCormack was funny.
Really?
He was sick whilst running on Nathan Baker. He was sick on him whilst running.
That's a horrible. Right, you mentioned Hong Kong there. Want to talk about other trips you might have been on with the squad, on your own? Like what
we went to one in with Martin O'Neill, and it's so funny because it'll never happen now. We went to Marbella.
Oh yeah.
Pre-season in Marbella.
That sounds nice.
And I think it was more for the coaching staff to be like close to the perfect golf course in Marbella.
Yeah, of course.
And we done one session in the morning. We went to Ocean Beach Club in for lunch, and we had a little bit of a boogie. Yeah. And then we had an afternoon session. Lovely. So in our lunch, we're going to into Port Banús to Ocean Beach Club, which will never happen now. Never happen now. The players go to Austria, in the hills in Germany. You know, like just out the way where there's no distractions. And
high altitude training.
Yeah, just places where you know the players are going to be like, it's like prison where you're taking them. There's one trip we went to Hong Kong, and I remember the manager saying like, no going out. We had sort of security by the lift in the hotel, and we were like, come on, we've been a long tour, you know, we just want to go out one night. So we just went.
You just left?
We just went, yeah.
Did you
we just went.
Past the security?
No, we just walked straight past him, let him put our names down.
No, we're doing a good job then.
I know, we just let him put our names down. No, he wasn't there to stop you. He was there to like note if people are leaving. And we just went out. We're grown up adults. We want to go out for a little bit. And no problem. Gaffer weren't happy, but he got over it.
On these trips, did you bump into any celebrities, famous faces, any stories?
Well, when we went to America tour, we went to Portland. I got a picture with Tom Hanks.
Oh,
Villa
nice.
fan, isn't he?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well, Villa fan who never really comes to games that much.
Doesn't know
he's come this season, to be fair to him.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Took a picture of him. That was a good one to get. Legend of the
Does he love you?
Movie industry. Yeah, he asked me what my name was.
Proper fan.
I'm a Villa fan, but I don't know one of their best players.
Finally, on many of these videos, we've spoke about your travels to Vegas. Yeah. Obviously, Wrexham, Paul Mullin, Ryan Reynolds, they all went out there. If you could have gone back in time and gave them a bit of advice about Vegas, what would you have said? I
would have said to them, like, what you've got to do is not sleep. Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do in Vegas. So you'd go to a pool party and you'd finish at probably 6. You'd be crawling out of there at 6 because you'd be drunk. And what people do wrong is they try and have a nap from 7 or 8 p.m. till like 11, but you don't wake up. So because you're jet lagged, there's oxygen into the hotels, keeps you awake. Yeah. So when you do finally get to sleep, you'll just sleep through and miss the night. Happened to many of my friends many a times. So you got to power through and stay awake.